Welcome to the Music Video Night Podcast, where we watch music videos and deconstruct them into meanings that couldn't possibly be there. I'm Jared.
And I'm Travis, and we are not experts in music or videos.
At first, I was like, what are you doing? But I was like, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Makes so much more sense. I would have done mine differently.
You want to redo it?
Yeah, let's do it again. It's not even clap. Let's just do it right now.
Okay.
So I'm starting again?
Yep.
Okay. I'm nervous. Like, yeah. All right. So let's just move on. Okay. What's up? It's been so long.
Happy Halloween.
You too, buddy.
Yeah, for those of you listening, we are recording this on Halloween. Mm-hmm. So,
top of the morning.
Yeah.
Very early day for us.
Coffee to drink for me.
Water.
Yeah, water.
No drugs or alcohol yet.
No, it's too early.
Yeah. Our fragrances of the day. I'm wearing a Bean Fumé by Tom Ford. His question.
No, my
query.
My cue.
Cue.
Yeah, my cue for you to pick was
Halloween,
obviously, and you picked Tom Ford. What's it called again?
A Bean Fumé.
Yeah, sure.
Which is just burning wood. Like,
okay.
I don't feel like I was right for me, but you got it.
Yeah, for sure. This is called
Slumber House is the brand. Jacquet is the fragrance.
Check this out. Some of y'all can't see. If you're watching on YouTube, you can, but you can hear the bottle has marbles in it, which is really cool.
So that's one of my babies right there.
Yeah.
All right. So anything from last week's episode?
I don't think so. What did we cover? Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one.
Golly, I'm no good live version.
It was. Yeah.
No, nothing.
I don't have anything for it.
Just so good. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I think we did well covering our first live video.
Yes, and I'm with you. I think you said maybe not. Don't have it always in the rotation. Don't do 4 a season. I don't think so. But
no.
One every now and then. I'm absolutely down with covering.
Yeah, I was more nervous about it than you were, but it seems to have worked out just fine. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it got us into more existential, bigger questions that more ponderances than theories.
Yeah.
Nothing to break down, but still about the human experience. It was a good time.
And we got to talk about muses, which was an interesting topic.
Could come back around.
Yeah. All right. What are we covering today?
Today we have Offspring, Hit That.
Hit That.
And I know you want to cover it. All right. So this is directed by John Williams and David Leah. Couldn't find anything from either one of them. John Williams is obviously like one of the most famous composers of all time. So everything popped up that was him. I tried to narrow it down. I couldn't find him. And David Leah, this is the only thing that it showed he did. So sorry, guys. I'm sure you've done more than this. Just couldn't find you.
Update Wiki.
Update Wikipedia. That's right.
That's all you got to do. Update Wiki.
It said the song came out November 2003 or December 9th, 2003, depending on which one you are to believe.
Oh, it's 2003 either way.
Late 2003.
Yeah. Okay.
And
that's
that was it.
Close to our senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's
high school. We're not that old.
We are seniors. So that's all the background information I have. This. What about ties to this song? Did you listen to it back in the day?
I did.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And I semi-remember the video, but not nearly as much as the song.
Yeah. I mean, I think I remember the video being like, it's that blue guy.
Sure.
Yeah, that's about all. But no, like specific goings on with it. Nothing exciting or thrilling you had happen while the song was on in the background.
Not that I can remember. No.
Okay.
I feel like this was a good. Maybe while I was doing homework, listening to crap in the background, this would have been on one of those playlists for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, radio. I had it on a CD. Listened to it in the car. I didn't have this album, but like I remember listening to it very loud in my car. And probably not really getting the song that much because it's just like, oh man, like I know you want to have sex, and then like, but probably missing the meaning back in the day.
I definitely would have because, he's singing so fast you don't really catch most of the lyrics. All you get is hit that.
Yeah,
so you can hit anything.
I know you want to hit that. It doesn't even have to be sexual. It's
right? Exactly. It. So I don't remember even thinking of this song as sexual.
Yeah.
Until you break it down.
Oh yeah, or just listen to the rest of the lyrics. Yeah, you don't have to break it down. All right, so I think this morning I did all my studying, and I've written things so quickly and haphazardly, I am going to have a difficult time reading some of my theories. So just heads up, bear with me on the podcast.
How many theories did you?
I think that we stopped that.
We stopped that, did we?
We stopped. No, we should stop that. I don't think at the beginning we say, how many theories do you have?
Oh, okay.
I think that spoils it. I think
Does
we
it?
just go until we don't.
Okay.
Yeah, because then it's like, you have 3. Oh, wow. Like, do I have to rush mine or do I need to hear more of yours? Like, I think it kind of puts us in a mindset of...
Well, it's fair because sometimes I'll have 3 and I won't even mention the third one because it's
Let's just go until we're done.
Fine,
No
whatever.
more asking. And plus, like, sometimes, how many times have we said, oh, it's always less than 3. I mean, really. And it's always like, oh, well, I didn't have that many. I have some thoughts. Like, we say the same thing every time. Skip it. We don't need that.
All right, we're skipping it.
Great. Okay, walkthrough. Let's get just right through the basics. You want me to just do my bullshit, my quick?
This is your walkthrough.
A guy's dog escapes and tears up things, gets caught with his baby mama, and then gets neutered.
Okay.
That's really it.
That's it.
Yeah, his owner chases him, I guess. All right, cool. That's it.
Okay. First of all, what we need to talk about the faces, right? These are bodies
Human bodies.
and the dog body.
Yes, sometimes. It's always the human body. With
That's a real dog body.
most of the time. There's a few shots it's not.
Really?
Yeah, you'll see. I mean, it's not. I'm not like correcting you. I think for the most part, it is a dog's body.
Okay. Anyway, the heads are superimposed with computer generated.
Yeah,
Whatever.
CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I think a couple of reasons. I think probably budgetary limitations, and I think it's also a creative choice. Like, to have made a full blue person back in the day was probably a little more costly, and probably a little janky.
Okay.
And so I think, and I think as far as a creative choice goes, it was a good idea to just do the heads because it makes it feel more real.
So that's what I wanted to lean towards is just straight creativity. I wouldn't have thought budget because they use a lot of it in here. I think that was just a creative choice. I think it was just an interesting way of doing it, and I don't think I would like it if they did the whole bodies.
No, I wouldn't either. It would not have held up. Because despite this being made in 2003, it could have been made today.
It could have. Absolutely.
It still
could
look
have.
good.
Yep.
I'm going to watch real close, too, because maybe I'm just arguing to argue about the dog body. But I feel like there was a part where I was like, oh, it's CGI. But maybe you're right. It's just a dog body the whole time with a CGI head.
Yeah, well, as much as I watched it, I looked for it. I didn't find where the bodies were ever.
Okay. Well, then we'll just say that you're right. Let's go back. You're right, Travis. It's a dog body the whole
We
time.
didn't have to. I was okay with being wrong, too.
I just argue. Both of us are argumentative sometimes. Okay. Yeah. So, blue people. Blue heads. Regular colored dogs. Okay, cool. So this opens. We actually get a few different POVs. We get to watch our main guy walk around, but we also sometimes get to see through the dog's eyes. A couple of times.
Right, yeah. Actually, it starts that way.
Yes.
Right? The whole video starts with the dog's POV.
Busting out of the door. Yeah. Because he's horny as hell.
We find out later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it starts, you don't know what is happening.
No.
Or why there's a refrigerator in the street.
Yeah.
Like, he destroys everything.
Yes.
But why is there a refrigerator in the street? I get the trash cans, the fences being knocked over.
He
the
kills a human being.
mailboxes. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a leg.
There's a
I
leg.
even get that. I get
Fridge?
that.
Well, so
Where'd the fridge come from?
it's also a new kind of fridge. It doesn't look like, it's not a normal, it looks like a deep freezer because there's no shelves and stuff. But there's also, all the meat is gone out of it. All that's left around it is strewn like vegetables and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, I missed that.
Yeah, it's just a
So
little.
he took a detour, went into someone's house, grabbed their refrigerator, brought it outside, and ate all their meat.
The amount of chaos he creates means he's not in a hurry because he's zigzagging across the street to destroy all these things.
Okay.
But also, if we want to jump ahead to put it in mistakes a little bit, or if this helps a theory, when we see the dog's POV and he busts out the door, that garden is already messed up.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as he busts out the door, he has not created unless it is from a previous day because it's his house. You could argue that.
Okay.
But his particular house and fence inside is already destroyed.
Okay, so maybe this is remnants of a serial escapist dog.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be.
That would make more sense because he does get a head start because the guy doesn't leave to chase after him until he gets a phone call.
I thought he dials the phone.
I think he's just hanging it up, right?
Okay, let's watch.
Yeah, I think at the beginning you just see him put the phone down.
His hand is so big you can't tell
Right.
what he's doing.
Yeah, he doesn't actually push any buttons. You just see the phone being put down.
Okay, so you're saying
So I think someone called him again.
Okay.
So your dog's out again.
He's obviously escaped once because the dog puppies.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Did
got
you count how many puppies? I'm curious
13.
now. 13 puppies.
Yeah, I did count it.
Unlucky number, too. Mm-hmm. That's purposely done, right?
For Halloween.
Yeah. Okay.
We're about to hit the beginning of the video so we can look, because I never saw an actual phone, I don't think. But it makes sense that somebody were to call him. Although it does mess up one of my theories. If he gets called versus makes a call.
Okay. The only reason I say that is you see his hand's covering most of... This is an old school phone. It's not like a cell phone, right? His hand is so big, it's covering...
You're right. Yeah,
he sets it
hangs
down.
up. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Damn it.
Sorry.
That's okay. My theory can still work. It's fine.
I can't mess it up that much.
No, because all it means is he's hanging up the phone after he makes
Exactly. He could have made the call. Exactly. That was exactly what I was about to say. Is you still have to hang up.
Yeah.
Whether you make it or someone calls you, you still got to hang up. Is he calling Ghostbusters?
the dog catcher.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, cool. Talk. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I told you I can't read my writing right now, so.
Do you want to do your one sentence summation?
Yeah. Here's a story about a little dog that lives in a blue world.
Good. My one sentence summation is a quote from Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh shit. Okay.
If they would rather die, they had better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Christmas Carol. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm a genius.
I said Scrooge.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I'm going to cut all that out. Say it again.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Plus, it's not even a genius. It's like the most famous quote from the thing anyway.
Right.
Okay, so... No, I don't want to get to that yet. Dog breaks everything. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about the world. There's no other people.
That we see.
There's no other dogs.
There are. Lots of them. 14 other dogs to be
14
exact.
But, I mean, of his little family.
Yes, that's true.
We assume it's his family. But it's just two blue guys. There's no other cars in driveways. There's no cars on the road, which we kind of ran into with Aniko the other day. Which, again, I think a lot of times it's just like budgetary. Like if they don't want to, or they're trying to work around it.
Yeah, or they're trying to set a time frame with this one, which is, I guess, the middle of the night or super, super early in the morning. It
starts in the day and goes to night.
Weirdly, it does. And I don't know if that's supposed to be a mistake because the lack of population would assume that they're just all at home.
Well, so I think it's going to be a little bit of symbolism because it's daytime, bright, sunny. He's at home in a fenced white picket fence yard. And then when he goes to cheat, which is what the song is about, or like philander, he goes into the city, the dark alleyways and tunnels.
Okay.
So I think it's just supposed to be more of like a
symbolism.
He's
kind of
out
thing.
on the town doing wrong.
I like that.
Because in the morning, again, he's neutered and it's daytime.
Yeah.
I also put that there are no other cars, but you do catch glimpses. I wrote timestamps because it's so...
But not driving.
Not driving.
They're just there. Yeah.
Two little spots of like... At 2:55, there's a peek at a van in the background. And then there's some cars see through the fence right there.
Yeah, through the fence. At the very beginning, you see a car through the dog's eyes as well.
But not part of a focus. I don't think they want you to see those cars.
No. But they do want you to see the tire that's smoking rolling down the street.
Yes.
Or the toy car.
Yeah. So what do you is this? We've touched on like apocalypse, post-apocalypse so many times. Like, does that have something to do with any of your theories?
It could. I mean, it is. You want me to just? I'm going to talk about my theory.
Yeah, go for one.
Which is kind of based in my one sentence summation as population control. You don't see a whole lot of people. So is this video a video about population control? More specifically, is it about compulsory sterilization?
And they're using a dog as a stand-in for people?
Exactly.
And that's why they're blue, because they're depressed, because they don't...
You're just adding to it, which is fantastic, and I love that. So I appreciate it. Yeah, you are. Which I don't do for you very often. So yeah, forced sterilization. I think this is just a way of them portraying support for it, which is weird. And interestingly enough, I did a little bit of research on sterilization, which used to be a pretty popular thing, especially in some other countries and in the U.S. But yeah, between the 1930s and I think 1945, 350,000 people were sterilized without their consent, some without their knowledge.
What was it certain demographics or like
hospitals, mental patients, and a lot of prisons.
Okay.
Practiced it.
Yeah.
I think what's interesting is it completely stopped as far as hospitals are concerned in 1979. But do you know how long they were sterilizing prisoners?
I have no idea.
2010.
Huh. I mean, just against their will, or like them not knowing?
Without their consent.
Okay.
Because they were unfit to procreate, is what they said.
So then you could argue that the dog catcher would be the prison system catching.
Exactly.
Okay.
And doing the neutering.
Yeah. All right.
And it's symbolized. He obviously uses the shears, the scissors. It's on the building that he comes out of. It's on his hat. It's on the van.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this is a video to support
sterilization.
Yeah, mandatory sterilization.
Of criminals, because he breaks out and destroys property, so he's a criminal.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, but also to control population, because you can see what happens when you don't. He has 13 puppies.
Yeah, just a horny little bastard.
Yes.
Cool.
It's kind of dark.
Yeah,
that is Halloween, so screw it.
Because and if you're going to say that, because if he's a criminal, he's destroying this white picket fence neighborhood before he gets back to the streets. So if you're saying it maybe would help if it's threatening the neighborhood lives. The inner city people are threatening, you got to sterilize them because their kids are running.
Yeah, and this was his last chance, because now you can see he's done it before, obviously. Stuff has already been destroyed, and they've said, hey, if he gets out again, that's it.
Yeah.
He's done.
And he's also killed a man.
Yeah.
So
which they seem to be fine with.
Yeah, he doesn't even pause when he walks over that leg.
Normally you put the dog down after,
just a bite.
Let alone ripping the leg off and eating all the meat.
It's a light sentence to just have your balls cut off.
Because they don't want population. They're trying to kill people off.
So he's a good boy.
Yeah. Good boy.
I have something that can kind of add on to that. Not so deep, but maybe change the reason that this dog got out. The song would lead us to believe that he's just frisked up and he's ready to go get some with his lady.
That's a horn dog.
That's a horn dog.
Absolutely.
But he's also he's surprised by his children, right? So
he doesn't know.
He has no idea. But does that mean are they his kids? Because we have very little screen time with those children, but they don't have the same mouth as him. They have the same mouth as the dog catcher.
Oh, you mean
the puppies? Yeah,
the sharper, bigger teeth.
Yeah, they don't have the dog's mouth. They have the dog catcher's mouth.
Yeah,
I don't know what's to be gleaned from that.
I didn't even really notice it, but
see, his mouth is like a normal dog mouth.
Yeah,
and when the dog catcher gets out of the van and is doing his scary face, he has the matching mouth of the dog's.
Yeah. Okay. I have to look closer, but yeah, he does have a different mouth. Does his ever change, or is his like that the whole time?
It changes.
It does change.
Yeah, when he's driving, but that might also not be the driver, because the driver, that guy jumps out of the back of the van, and maybe it's like a duo.
Oh, true.
But there's no way to know that.
No, we just assume it is the driver.
But maybe he's banging the dogs. Maybe these are blue people. We're not sure they're not humans.
They're not. So yeah, they could breed with anything in this world.
So maybe here
now you're talking about a jealousy plot line.
So the dog catcher, maybe his wife is that dog. the girl dog.
Yeah.
And this guy's coming to try to sleep with his wife.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to cut your balls off.
He's jealous. Mm-hmm. So, does he make the phone call?
To him?
Yeah.
Like, does the catcher make the phone call to the owner?
Yeah.
Possibly. Hey.
Say, hey, I'm after your dog now.
And maybe maybe the dog is bi, and this is his in-house lover.
The guy. Oh. Okay, we're going down a road now. Buckle in.
Yeah, this is so like he's like, hey man, I found out that my wife's been sleeping with your dog partner.
Yeah, with your boyfriend.
With your boyfriend. I think we found it here, and so that's why he's like trying to get to him. He's trying to catch him cheating.
Okay.
Stop. Come back to me. We're in love. Don't go run around with this hussy. She's got 13 kids.
Yeah, he still loves his boyfriend so much, he's trying to get to him before the dog catcher does and sterilizes him.
Which is going to really ruin their sex life.
Yeah. Did we stumble upon it?
Nope. That makes no sense at all.
It doesn't, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't. And so we know that this dog is causing chaos and stuff. We'll maybe circle back to this affair.
Probably not.
But like when he starts looking for the dog, he's looking in like trash cans and stuff. That dog's not in a trash can. Like this dog has been tearing up the city. You know, you idiot.
Okay. Is he looking for other victims of the dog in the trash can?
He didn't care about the first victim.
You're right, he didn't. I'm trying here.
Wait, we can see if the dog catcher, he's got a hat on. He kind of looks different from the guy in the back.
He does.
Does the guy in the back jump out with a hat on or no?
He does have a hat on, yes.
Okay, so it's still, who knows? Okay, cool. So there's two exciting theories that we've just stumbled on.
Yeah,
right there.
possibly a third. This could be not a love triangle, a love square. Mm-hmm. With the two people in the van.
They're in love too?
Maybe.
Their business is also, they are co-workers and lovers.
Okay, anyway.
All right, hey, whatever. All right, I gotta mark out some stuff. Boom, garden's already messed up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there was a big moment, and I noticed too, it was the most replayed. So you know how on YouTube, you watch them on TV, so it maybe doesn't show for you. But when you're sliding across the bottom of any YouTube video, it will show you the most replayed section of it.
Really?
Yes.
No idea.
And the most replayed part of this was when he kicks the can.
Oh, yeah, well, okay.
It's a cream soda. He kicks it into miles away.
Miles.
Indicating maybe some kind of superpower.
Kicks it into outer space, and it lands...
Yeah, in the city.
Yeah.
But if he had superpowers, he would just catch his dog. Unless everybody has superpowers. That's just the normal for them.
And you would think it would be super strength, but when he grabs the dog leash, the dog does not stop.
No, unless their level of strength is just higher than ours and it's not outside of the world. That's why everything gets messed up so quickly, because they're just strong creatures.
Okay.
But I don't understand why that would be the most replayed. It's a cream soda and he kicks it into the city. Now the can landing does two things. It alerts the dog that he's being followed still, because he already knows he's being followed.
Yeah.
And it turns on the tower lights of the neutering place, like alerts it, which is interesting and makes me also think that it's some kind of apocalyptic scenario, because one sound turns on a city.
Okay.
Like there's no other noises being made if one can tell these dog catchers something's going on. See? Boom. Boom.
Yeah. Well, it turns on that one building. There's already lights in the city.
The dog catcher building.
Yeah. It turns on the dog catcher building. But lights being in windows does make you assume that there are other people living here too.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So what do you think the can means? Because obviously it is a big moment in the video, but
I think it's a way maybe to cheat as far as creating the video. We don't have to see us getting into the city. I think it's a teleportation device to get us into the middle of the city.
Okay.
A plot device, basically.
Yeah.
Because cream soda, I couldn't come up with any meaning to that unless it's cream is jizz, and you're kicking the jizz on. You don't get to do it anymore. It's empty. The can's empty. Symbolism.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I think you're right as far as it is a transportation.
Yeah, just gets us
vehicle.
in town.
Yeah. It keeps you from having to go those miles.
Yeah.
looking at more destroyed property.
I also put it as, aside from being a gross can full of jizz, some kind of metaphor for drinking. Like when you go out on the town and you're drinking and you act this way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's again,
it's criminal activity too.
Yeah. So it may be something there. Okay. Anyway, that's all I had for that. The cars, no people, 2 blue guys, dog, nothing. Okay. That's the cars. Okay, so yeah, I had written down our guy calls the dog catcher or alerts. Say I had it like he called and was like, I'm calling the dog catcher to catch my dog. That's what I put down.
Well, and that's fine too, because most relationships between owner and dog catcher are, the owner trying to avoid the dog catcher, but at the end you can see they're allies. Like they're trying to make sure that they get this dog together.
Is absolutely the worst,
right?
Destructive. So you can't have this dog out. But like how easily it breaks through the door, it can do whatever it wants.
Right? Why isn't this dog in a kennel or something?
Yeah, this is not a safe dog.
But again, they're okay with the dog being alive. They're just not okay with it destroying.
Well, I mean, if it's
or procreating, which one is it? Are they mad at destroying stuff or it getting out and procreating? What?
I don't know.
Because they're not mad at it killing.
Yeah, and that only comes from like the song is absolutely about irresponsible behavior and misbehaving. So
we assume he killed somebody. Maybe he just dug up a grave.
Maybe that's a fresh bleached bone. He just licked that thing clean. But
that's what
either way, he's grave robbing. It's still frowned upon. It's not as violent, but you still can't dig up a foot. It looks like a child's foot too. It's like
it's got a sneaker on.
Oh boy. All right. What's over here? Oh, I have this. Okay, so when we see this dog tower, we know that their sign is the scissors, the symbol of like
the shears.
The shears. But that building looks like cat ears. Very feline.
It almost looks like like a cat woman.
Like
masked.
Yeah.
To a certain point.
And if it's supposed to be shears, they could have, I feel like, emphasized the shears a little bit and it still would have worked. But that looks like a cat building. So if and
I like this theory already.
Yeah, the only female we see represented is this female dog, and we only know it's a female dog because it has on eyeshadow.
And puppies.
Yeah, but yes, could have stole the puppies.
Okay, it's a female dog.
It's a female dog. But there's no cats in this world that we see. And so are the blue people somehow evolved cats that are trying to keep the dog population down?
I think it still fits into my theory where they have already killed off all the cats.
Okay.
And now they're moving on to the dogs.
Yeah. So they're more like...
It started as a cat killing operation.
And okay,
so dark.
Here's a weird way to look at it too. So maybe this explains a lot of it. And we can get back deeper maybe into population control, but more subtle. Because population control, you can just kill a shit ton of people.
Sure.
But in this world, they don't kill things. They slowly weed out a population. So with the cats, if this dog is such a menace, they would have just killed it, right? But because of the world that this is, they don't kill animals. They don't kill people. They neuter them until they no longer exist and they stop breeding. And so this litter of puppies in this world is a big thing because now there's 13 more dogs that they cannot kill because they don't believe in murder, but they can stop you from recreating.
Okay.
Because if they slowly got rid of cats like that, they're trying to get rid of dogs like that, and this shouldn't have happened.
Or the dogs are the tool used for the population control. The dogs are the killers. But too many dogs means too many dead people. You've still got to have some people to take care of things. So my guess is the cats didn't kill anybody. They're cats. They scratch people. So they just got rid of the cats.
Okay.
But the dogs are their tool for controlling the population, but they don't need too many dogs.
Yeah.
So that's why they're neutering them and not killing the dogs.
Everyone's got their trash out.
Yes, they do.
Well, and With the cat thing, yeah, there's no evidence. You would think that if you're doing a stereotypical bag dog, like digging up things, breaking down fences, having sex in the street, you would show them chasing a cat. And they don't.
No.
There's no evidence of a cat at all in
The
this
cats
world.
are gone.
Interesting. Okay, that's all.
I mean, look, we don't agree with any of this. Okay,
No.
this is just how this video seems to be breaking down for some reason.
And to see the I think because we see the town from a distance and we get within it, the neutering building is the biggest building in this world.
Is it?
I think it's the tallest building.
Okay.
Which is wild. There's so much need to neuter. It dominates the town.
It makes sense if they're all murderers.
Yeah. It's weird.
It doesn't make sense if they're lovers, though.
Huh. Okay. For the dog catcher and who to be a lover?
Well, for the dogs to be lovers of these people in any way, shape, form, or fashion,
Yeah.
it wouldn't make sense that the biggest building in the center of a city is dedicated to neutering them.
So you're saying you don't think my neuter theory and them being
Well,
love
I
was
was
correct?
okay with it, but now I don't know.
You're saying that you don't think they plan on them being lovers?
No.
Okay.
I said it as tactfully as I could without completely discrediting
No,
you.
there's no way that that's what this video is about. But it's posing some weird answers. I don't know what it's saying. Okay. Anyway, all right. Now we just passed it, so I do have this as a big question. Describe the emotional state of the dog after his neutering. He makes some weird faces. Take me through it.
Well, he's still a little hazy from being drugged.
Mm-hmm.
So there is some sort of humane portrayal.
They don't just
here,
they didn't
right?
get him right there and neuter him. They just threatened him a little first.
Exactly. And they put the
cone
on his head to keep him from chewing or biting or whatever his wound. So there is some sort of humanity involved, which is odd. But yeah, I think he's just high.
Okay.
You see him rolling his eyes and staggering, and his head's kind of going back and forth. And yeah, I think he's just coming down from his
So you're not giving it anything
anesthesia.
else. Just
Are you?
anesthesia? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dog,
you think it's motion?
Yes. I think it's anesthesia that he got, and he got his balls cut off. He's like, man, that's the end of me. He also just realized he had kids.
True.
He has 13 children.
Yeah, who are all probably being neutered right now.
Yeah, he's like, he thinks they're his kids, but I will say that this lady dog gives the eyebrow. She's a little shady herself.
Oh, she is.
She's not
super shady.
She's like, you got to take care of these kids. Like he got hit with a lot of emotion there at the very end, and I think saying he's just a little dizzy from the drugs does not give him credit.
That's fair. I forgot about the puppies. So yeah, he's just emotionally overwhelmed.
He's a wreck.
Yeah,
he's a wreck. Like this whole chaos he left behind himself. Consequences are so that's part of the song too. Consequences are a thing, but hey, and it talks about you have to lay in the grave that you dug for yourself. Like he did this to himself,
sure,
by misbehaving.
And what's interesting is children are considered consequences.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, the children is the consequence.
Yeah.
And they revel in that. Like, and there's 13 of them.
Yeah. That's not normal for dogs, right?
13? I mean, that's a really big litter. It's possible, sure, but not normal, no.
Okay. And she's been raising them on their own. They don't look like they have their eyes open. They've made it to adolescence.
What a good mom.
Yeah.
They all have their own box.
They all have their own box. And you know how they got those? The Blue Man Lover.
Did you notice that there's blue hearts and random stuff on them too? So maybe, God, we're back to that. Shit.
It's tough that it's making sense.
Right?
Yeah,
because there's blue pictures on the sides of the boxes.
Blue hearts.
Yeah, blue hearts. Oh, and I think there's like a dog bone or whatever. So
who knows, man?
Yeah.
I got questions that can't be found.
No. Because that's the only other blue in the entire video too, by the way, is on those boxes. Like there's no other blue.
Oh, the same color as them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Any other thoughts?
Yeah.
I know you've got just random stuff scribbled all over the place.
I do. Okay, so we see a weird moment. I have the timestamp somewhere in here, but 202. It's a dog's like flash. We change the colors of the video, and we see the dog's puppies being sad with the mom. We see the dog at the house, in a doghouse, surrounded by like a TV and stuff in the dirt.
Yes.
And then the dog bite a power line. Mm-hmm. Okay. But what is that?
I have no idea. Because it is random. You never see him at the beginning of the video in a doghouse. And why are there TVs with power to them in the ground around him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that.
And we also see his puppies, which he's not aware of.
Right.
And we see him bite a power line. And I think the video tries to set up is the dog bites his power line to put out the power so he falls into the hole. But that's not what happens because the power does not go out.
No, not in the city.
And he doesn't fall in the hole.
Is it a flashback to the last time he got out? Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe he did cut the power off. They did try to chain him into a doghouse.
What does that flashback serve, though? Does that mean that he does know he has... All right, here it is, right here. So we see the woman and the puppies.
Yeah.
And the dog looks at the camera first. We see him mad. Okay, we see him bite the power with the... All right, he jumps. He's chasing him. Then he falls into that hole. But it's not the same hole.
What if that's a different dog in the doghouse?
What does that mean?
Well, okay. Maybe that was the actual baby daddy. And that baby daddy is dead.
Okay.
Maybe it's his brother. Maybe it's the dog's brother.
Okay.
And now he is trying to go take care of his brother's baby mama and babies.
Okay.
Maybe? I really don't.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I just don't.
It doesn't fit. Let's be honest. It doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't fit.
And I just ignored it.
Because it's just weird that the dog, it looks at the camera and then it goes into that scene and then cuts back. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, it makes you think it's a memory.
Or like he planned this also. Like, hey, I bit this power so he falls in this hole.
Sure.
That's kind of what I tried to put it as.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work.
But no, because the power's still on.
Power's still on and it's a different hole. Like, it's a crack in the ground, but he hits a manhole cover.
He hits a manhole. Yeah. I don't know.
What's going on?
We need explanations. We need a director to tell us what is happening in this video.
They don't. They're not out there.
What if the leg was in the refrigerator?
I mean, so the dog just inadvertently uncovered a murderer.
That's new.
Good boy. No, I don't. It just
Okay. The problem is I don't have any other real theories to talk about,
No.
so now I'm just grasping at straws.
We've got a deep population control one. We've got a world in which blue people have sex with dogs, and we've got a brother trying to make good on his dead brother, and he can't because he's getting neutered and taken back home. So I think we've got it.
Okay.
We've got everything we had
Between those three, it's there.
That's some good couldn't be theirs. Yeah, so I put, he realized he had his kids, but also the realization that he has kids he can't see.
Oh, yeah.
That was another thing. Okay, that's all. Cool. I'm done. I got that. Okay, acting. Let's get to that. Let's get to this.
I'm going to say good.
Yeah. The dog's acting is on point.
Right?
Yeah, there's not really acting. It's CGI.
Yeah, it's not the real faces,
yeah.
So you can make it as good as you want to be, and they did good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like the effects are pretty sweet. Okay. Mistakes. I mean, if that dog adding that
one scene, and it's probably not a mistake.
We just don't get it.
We just don't get it, or it is a mistake, and there's more to that story that they couldn't fit into the song.
Something they couldn't quite flesh out, maybe.
Right.
I guess.
It's got to be backstory. It's got to be.
Yeah.
We just didn't get enough of it.
Oh, it's so strange. Okay. Do they go together? Yes.
Yeah, they do.
They do. If we just break, it's a very straightforward video, really. It's about your consequences of messing around. That's all that it is.
Yeah.
And so, they go together.
Yeah, I think so.
High action song, high action video.
Yes.
Okay.
They match. What would we change?
Oh, yeah. What would we change? Get rid of that flashback scene.
Get rid of the flashback scene.
Oh, man. I don't really know what else.
I would say give us more people. I'd like to see if the dog attacked somebody and ripped off their leg. Not just for the gore of it, but where the hell did this leg come from?
Yeah.
So give us more people, more interactions with this dog. Even just knocking people over, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. A menace to more people than just like messing up an abandoned
Property.
town.
Right.
Yeah. Give us some hardcore dog penetration.
No, I don't need that.
Let us see him getting it in the streets.
I don't need that.
No, I don't need that either.
Okay.
I don't know what else I don't know what I would change. I think it's cool. Like, it's fine.
I think it's fine concept. I don't want to change like the whole video. I would just add little things and take away little things.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Which is better?
The song.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
The video is really cool. And it stands out.
It does.
It's kind of like, what video did we do that recently? Because we gave Aha. We said the same thing
Take
about
on Me?
Yeah, because we broke down, and as you break it down, you're like, this video is not that good of a story, but it stands out.
It does.
Like, it's supposed to be one of the greatest music videos of all time,
Supposedly.
and you remember it, but does that mean it's good?
And we found out it is.
Yeah, but we didn't rate it that high.
We did on music video night.
Oh yeah,
really
sure.
high.
But just watching it, I feel like we didn't do it justice. Like, we are on the wrong side of that one.
Sure.
And this one, I feel like it's kind of the same. Like, it's a memorable video, but is it great? Not really.
Not.
It's pretty straightforward. Like, it's fine.
Okay.
There's is also, as far as is it? We covered this the other day. Is this a music video or is it a short story?
Oh, okay. That's
There's no
interesting.
performance. The band's not in it. He is singing the lyrics.
Yeah, they are singing. I'm gonna say yes. This is a music video
Okay.
because
fine. I wasn't
because
saying
it goes so well with the song, and there is lip singing. Now, you take out the lip singing, it's not.
Did Weeknd sing in Pretty?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
And we said that one was not.
Yeah. Okay. There was nothing to it in that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this one is saved by him lip syncing the words.
Right.
Okay. Fine with that.
Okay. I can't see anything else on our board.
That's okay. Which is better? That's it. BS rating.
Oh. Do you want to go first?
One sad cat.
There's one left hiding somewhere.
Yeah, there's one sad cat.
I'm gonna give it 1,000 dead bodies.
1,000 dead bodies. One sad cat. Their owner is in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
All right. So I think I'm gonna end up with the wrong. I feel like my score is wrong and my score for you is wrong. Do you want to go first? I think I.
You want to change your score? You have time to change your score.
But we're not allowed to do that anymore.
You can't change your guess for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So I can change my score?
if you want to change your score, go ahead and change it. Change it now.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, you just can't change what you guessed mine was.
Okay, I changed mine.
Okay.
Yeah, my guess for you is going to be wrong, so that's all right.
You want me to tell you my real score?
I'm supposed to guess first.
Okay, what is your guess?
Real score for Travis. Okay, my guess for you is 4.16.
Ooh.
Yeah, yours much higher.
6.13.
Okay.
I actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
For you, I guessed 5.71.
0.71. My original guess my original score 4.24.
Okay.
Say your score again.
Mine is a 6.13.
Say my score now.
5.71.
No. Say my score. Come on, Travis. Say my score.
Am I changing it?
No. 6.13 is mine too.
Is it really?
Yeah, 6.13.
Did you just write that?
Yeah.
No
So
shit.
it's a 6.13.
It is a 6.13. Absolutely is a 6.13.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's
right.
good.
Yeah, that's because
I don't think we've ever done that live.
not live. No.
We've agreed during music video nights.
Yeah, when our emotions are high.
Yes, but
Yeah.
we've never had the exact same
One in
score.
1,000 chance.
Good job.
Yeah.
We nailed this. And we don't know what it's about.
Yeah. I just had to think the thing that we argued about the other day is like, Is it better than Shawn Mendes Wonder? Yes.
Yes.
It is. So
much work went into this.
yeah.
It's interesting. It keeps your attention literally the whole way through.
And it's a short, digestible video.
Yeah, it's not emotional, which is interesting that you're above, I've been arguing this for a couple weeks now. It's not emotional, but you do appreciate the work that went into it.
I think you just latched on to sometimes emotion does take me further, but I don't have to have it if it's good.
Oh, I think that's changing.
I mean, for 2 weeks, I guess, maybe sure.
No. I think it's changing over time. I think you're starting to rate them a little bit different now.
Maybe.
Than when we started. Because when we started, if it did not emotionally grab you, you did not go over a 5.
Okay. I don't know. That's hard. When I say emotional, I think I'm moved to some type of foreign or deep emotion. And I don't know if that's true because I think I rated Gas Pedal more than this. And it's not an emotional video. But it's really cool.
Oh, you may be right on that.
But I don't know. It's not. We're human beings who cannot be so simply categorized.
The fact
you don't like techno and you label them all low. That's you. If it's techno, you're out.
You just picked bad techno songs. There are good ones out there.
Name one.
Barbie. That may be the only one.
Okay. All right.
Barbie World? Is that what it's called?
I'm not going to press you any further than that. Okay. Cool. So what do we got next then?
What is next?
I gotta go next 70 pages.
Video is.
I got it. Number 4. Sunny Came Home.
Sunny Came Home.
Yeah, we're still on the Jared Streak of music videos.
Yeah, another one of yours.
And that's by Sean Colvin, right?
That's the one thing I didn't write down.
I didn't write down either, so we must not have said it.
Colvin?
Yeah, Sean Colvin. Sunny Came Home.
Good song.
Yeah.
I don't know about the video, but I'm not going to tell you anything in it. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, follow us on everything. Just type in Music Video Night podcast and look for us on any place where podcasts are. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram.
We're looking for sponsors. Hit us up if you're interested in being a sponsor. You can email us at
Music Video Night Podcast at
gmail.com.
Yeah. And we have an Instagram. Get on there and comment on our page and talk about some of these videos because we have missed some really good theories that people have told us after.
Yes. Yeah. Just let us know what we missed. We will talk about it. We've talked about it before when someone has told us what they thought about a video after the fact. So let us know.
We have a very limited view of 2 Southern white guys, almost 40. Like, that's our view.
Yes.
I'm open to all kinds of things. And I doubt anybody else came up with some of the things we came up with today.
And we're wrong a lot.
All right.
All right.
That's Travis.
That's Jared. Peace.